Alright people, today I'm going to give you an update on my pipefish that I recently got from Tropco. Now for anyone new here, let me get you up to date. So the pipefish that I got from Tropco is my second pipefish. The first one that I bought, I put it into my Fluval Flex, and yeah, it done alright for about 5 days, but then unfortunately it did pass away. And yeah, some of you pointed out that it may have been the panther crab, and I also believe that as well, because the pipefish like to chill on the floor and the panther crab pretty much eats everything. So yeah, it looked like it was the panther crab that unfortunately took out my pipefish. Now the thing is, in those 5 days that I had the pipefish, I literally fell in love with that fish, man. They are so cool. I mean, the way they swim about and their face literally looks like a seahorse. Oh, for anyone who doesn't know, pipefish are related to seahorses, and yeah, they're just so amazing and so unique. Now after that pipefish passed away, I definitely wanted to try again. Not in my Fluval Flex of course, because I didn't want to risk it with the panther crab again, but I do have my interpret right there. That's my Nano aquarium, and there are only peaceful fish inside. So we have Pseudomoga luminatus, we've got some pygmy corridoras and some cherry shrimp, and yeah, that seems to be a much safer environment for the pipefish. Now I should also quickly mention that pipefish are incredibly difficult to look after because they are very sensitive to water parameters, and they are also quite difficult to feed. They only really eat live food, and it has to be really small because they have very small mouths and that. So yeah, I thought I'd just mention that quickly before I forget. But yeah, when I went to Tropco and I saw that they had some pipefish there, I definitely wanted to try them again for this Nano aquarium, so we decided to get one. And yo, so far it's been doing great, man. Now I guess one other thing I forgot to mention with the Flex, in the Flex the flow was a lot stronger, so it kind of pushed the pipefish about everywhere. But in the Interpet 56, I've got a U2 filter in there, and even though it's a really good filter, the flow isn't as strong as it is in the Fluval Flex. So the pipefish in the Interpet seem to have a much better time. Now in regards of feeding, while I was at Tropco, I did get some extra things as well, like bloodworms and tubifex worms. And the thing is, bloodworms are probably too big for the pipefish, but the tubifex worms should have been the right size. However, over the first 2 days when I was putting the tubifex worms inside of the aquariums, well, the pipefish didn't seem to be interested in them. Now it could just be stress. A lot of the times when you add a new fish into an aquarium, they do take a few days to settle down. But yeah, it looked like the tubifex worms didn't work out at first. However, one of the days I noticed something really cool. You see, my cherry shrimps inside of that aquarium, they started breeding, and of course cherry shrimps are already very small, and the babies are absolutely tiny and pretty much snack sized for the pipefish. Now I've actually seen the pipefish snack on a few of those baby shrimps, and yes, it is a little bit sad. However, at the same time, it is really cool to see. They kind of sneak up to the shrimp and then try and strike, and the pipefish is quite slow, so the baby shrimps do usually get away. However, sometimes it also manages to catch some, which to be honest is a great population control for the aquarium. Now of course that's not the only thing that I feed to those pipefish. I also add in some Daphnia and some copepods, and it looks like it's been sustaining that pipefish nicely. Now another really cool thing that just happened by chance is actually happening in this aquarium right here where my wolffish is. You see, because the wolffish is the only fish in there and the wolffish is quite big, all of the micro animals in that aquarium seem to be thriving. So that goes for snails, detritus worms, and those tiny little bugs. I'm not really sure what they are, but yo, this aquarium is full of them. Now I did quickly look online, and pretty much everything online says that any small water creatures that you get in your aquariums, they are pretty much free fish food, which kind of made me realize that I can use them for my pipefish. So literally what I've been doing is I've been taking this syringe, I literally put it by the glass where all these little bugs are, and I just literally suck them in, and then I just release them into the interpet, and it's just some additional food for my pipefish and of course all of the other fish inside of that aquarium. So yeah, it's quite cool the way it all worked out. I've literally got an unlimited supply of free fish food growing inside of this aquarium, and of course the wolffish, because it's so big, it's not going to go after them at all. Alright, cool people, you know what, I was just editing and I thought rather than just talking about it, I might as well just show you. These are the little creatures, man. They look so cool. What are they? If anyone knows what they are, please let me know in the comments. Look at them, there's so many of them. Yeah, literally what I'll do, I take the syringe, put them right next to them and just like suck them out. And then I just put them straight into this aquarium right here. And look, Luna's right here, as you can see, and she is way too big. She will not go after these little bugs, man. She does not care about them at all. She wants proper food. That's crazy, man. There's so many of them. It is kind of annoying though, because I mean, like I already mentioned, in one way I am getting free food out of them, but at the same time it looks so, it doesn't look nice, man. I do have to think about what to do there. Any small fish that I do introduce would of course eat them all, but then Luna would eat that fish, which, yeah, why'd you have to be so aggressive, darling? And the thing is, there's so many different things as well. I mean, we've got these little bugs, but then we've got the snails as well on the glass. It looks kind of nasty, man, but at the same time, look, if we zoom right in, look at so many. It's like a whole city of, I don't know, like micro animals. Really, really interesting to see. Now the crazy thing is, if you look very carefully at the bottom, they are everywhere, taking over the whole tank. But yeah, anyway, I thought I'd just show you guys. I mean, it's quite cool having an unlimited supply of free fish food, but at the same time, it looks nasty, man. But yeah, I'll do an update on this aquarium very soon, so keep an eye out on that. Now I might as well cover the other new additions to this aquarium, which were the Pseudomogoluminatus and my giant armored shrimp, and they are all also doing amazing. The Pseudomogoluminatus are just beautiful fish, man. Of course, whilst they're babies, they don't really show their colours that much, but once they mature, yo, they are honestly mesmerising to watch, man. And the balance in this aquarium is so nice now. I mean, we've got the pipefish, we've got the Pseudomoguls, we've got the pygmy corridorus, and the cherry shrimps, and the mosquitorosporas, and yeah, I'm really liking this Nano aquarium, man. It's so cool and different. I don't really know why I never really dived into Nano fish. They are so cool, man, and I can't wait to see what else I can find. We are probably gonna run out of space soon, but as long as I still have some space for some Nano fish, I do want to explore them more. But anyway, back to the pipefish. People, the pipefish has been doing great for around 2 weeks now, which is already twice as much as my previous one, and I really hope it continues to do well. It's just so cool to watch, like the way it swims about, and just watching its natural behavior is honestly mesmerizing. I really want to get another one, especially now that I've got this unlimited supply of fish food in this aquarium right next to it. I don't know, I think next time I see one, I probably will get another one, and let's just see how it goes with them. But the pipefish are honestly amazing. Now I do want to mention this one more time, people. Pipefish can be incredibly tricky to look after. They are very sensitive to water parameters, and they are very difficult to feed. I just happen to get really lucky that I have all of these, I don't know, let's just call them little water bugs, and of course the cherry shrimps that keep breeding as well. That seems to help up my pipefish and keeping that one nice and happy. But if you're a complete beginner, I would say maybe get your experience up a little bit first before trying out these pipefish, because yeah, keep in mind, this is my second one. My first one did fail, unfortunately, and even though this pipefish has been doing great for 2 weeks, you honestly never know. They are very sensitive, and I am going to continue to keep a very close eye on them. Now the last update I done was on my buy shirt, and if you want to see that video, then click right here.